Hello there, welcome back to EU4. I'm playing as the Netherlands. It is 1649. Clients still want that royal marriage. No. Influenza. Rumours say that sailors came back from a trip sick like hell, and the ones who didn't die on board infested the whole city with their disease. It is time to act before the whole country dies from coughing and cold sweat. It's quarantine Bengkulu. Now, last episode I did a war in Europe for the first time in a very long time. I've got two more provinces, Loon and Meppen. That means I'm 2 provinces away now from one of my missions. At first, manufactories are spawned. Oh, yep, 1650. Well, a number of technical innovations during the course of the 16th and 17th centuries has increased the output of production for some products, such as iron or cloth, to an extent. The biggest improvement in the field of production has come in the form of new forms of organisation. By creating manufactories, often outside the city limits, merchant capitalists can both bypass the ancient guild laws that prevent mass production, in principle, as well as pioneer ways to increase production through organising and specialisation of labour in one place. The forerunners of the later industrialisation are able to increase output by facilitating access to raw materials and mass organisation of labour rather than by expensive new machinery. This is in itself a huge change of the often heavily regulated methods of old, however, and together with later technical advances, this new mode of production will come to revolutionise society. And it looks like I didn't get it. Where did it spawn? I kind of forgot about that, to be honest. Denmark tells us the coldest period of the Little Ice Age. Okay, changes some things around for 10 years. Wrong one. This cannot stand. Pirates have struck some of our shipping. They tortured and then brutally murdered the male passengers, and as for the female passengers, the tale is told shock all civilized men. One of the female passengers was the daughter of an important noble, and is crying out for vengeance. There are heavy implications that these pirates are under someone's protection. Let's just hunt them down. Brabant. Oh, what's this? Austria declared war on Switzerland. Brabant. I could have had Brabant. Okay. The last one that hasn't appeared yet is Enlightenment. I could get it. I guess in a university somewhere. Breda, build a university in Breda and get development up to 30. Oh yeah, I could do that. Before I forget, you just stand by, Austria. I'll build a university in Breda. Done. And I will increase some development there as well. There we go. I got a chance. Now, after all that, Austria is attacking Switzerland. They want my assistance. They're allied with Provence, Baden, and Tuscany. Yeah, okay. I shall help out Austria. I can siege down Baden once more. Oh, going the long way though. And then you got Provence down there. Maybe I can take out Provence. The other guys can take out Baden. Austria can do the rest, maybe. Looks like Tuscany shows not to get involved. Here comes the Swiss army. You forced march to get there. A bit of a war happening. A bit of a battle happening. Looks like we're going to outnumber them and defeat them. Good teamwork. Okay. Now, I'll make Western Australia a state now, why not? Heated debates. Some members of the Parliament are having some concerns regarding our increasingly bad reputation. They are claiming that it's having a negative effect on our trade relations. This question has been raised numerous times in the past, but not that many have thought it of any consequence. This time the matter is causing some really heated debates though. Perhaps we should try to settle things before they get out of hand. I'll just lose 400 ducats. It's possibly wise. Venice wanted to attack Switzerland as well. Core up Wajak. Great Britain has declared war on France. We may yet see France be completely defeated in this game. Wouldn't that be something? Now, Britain is busy attacking someone. Austria is busy attacking someone. Austria... Let's get good allies. Still need another ally to help me take on Savoy. I think that's the problem. There are no real good allies to help me with Savoy. Okay, well there's Provence, siege down. Oh! And they've pieced out. Okay. Loon is being cored. Native assimilation in Bengkulu. Some of the local natives have been assimilated into the colony's population. With the additional population, we have a lot bigger faith in the feasibility of Bengkulu. 100 pops for free there. No, I don't think I really need to help. Bengkulu is doing naval supplies. I think Switzerland seems to be taken care of. Savoy, even if Britain didn't get involved with Savoy, they've still got 3 other allies and I've got no one. Papal State wouldn't be able to offer much. Venice? No, what if... Oh, siege there is done, Baden's pieced out. What if I improve relations with Venice? Could they be my assistant in taking out Savoy? They want military access, I'll give them that, okay. Luneburg is at war at the moment with Venice. Well, there's the Switzerland war already done with. Very good. There's a bit of uprising issues in my new provinces, and I'll let them try and encourage them to appear. What else can I do? Increase some trade in Breda. Sure. Be better for there. Oh yeah. Carp could use a cathedral. Do that. Candy could use a training field. Tutoring order is no longer a rival. Okay. Build some more shipyards, maybe. Particularly down here in South Africa, I'm not really getting much love out of these lands. I can build some shipyards. And same here in South America. That'll give me a few more naval capacities to use. I think that's a good idea. Get some stability. Okay. The spy network's a bit slow up here. And was it Majapahit? No, I'm back under my limit for once. So I'm earning so much money. Maybe I should get a level 3 admin advisor. Let's get Gaspar van Rijphorst. There we go. +3s all around. How about that? And it does make these missionaries a bit more useful. So let's grab him. Quality ivory. Our ivory production has been, as of late, been much higher quality than usual. People are admiring the quality of the workmanship. 20 prestige. Wow, what a waste. I only needed 3. I think I'm in an alliance now with Venice, but I don't really want to do that whilst they're at war with a lot of people. And honourable people. Few are the countries in the world who do not claim to value honour and justice, but even fewer are the countries who actually live up to these ideals. However, the lack of large-scale and everyday corruption in the Netherlands has made it one of these rare places where principles matter over personal gain. Even abroad, Dutch expatriates are sought after for positions of trust, as our people are known for adherence to duty and rejecting attempted bribes. Who else can claim to live up to these ideals? Few indeed. Really? 20 prestige? You know what? Before I accept that, let's spend some. Let's spend some prestige. Great. Grant monopoly charters. I can seek clergy support, and I can call a diet. There we go. At least now I can use that prestige. Yeah, that worked out quite well. France actually appears to be defeating England. How does that work? Is it because the English army is all somewhere else? Savoy, tell us of the beta. Okay. Interesting. Well, Venice are winning their war at least. It's good. My new ally. I can embrace a new institution. But I think I'll just wait for it to spread a bit more. Because as of this moment, I'm still 9 years ahead of tech. Bringing in marriageable women. A pioneer colony is very much a man's place, but as a colony develops, we look to switch growth from emigration to new births. The colonial company responsible for one of our colonies has arranged a number of marriageable women, mostly widows, to travel to the colony to see that families are started. Ooh. Gain 200 population, 1 base manpower. Is that colony completed then? Maintain that diplomat just a reminder. Let's just see what my missions were again. So conquering Malacca means taking up all these provinces. Dutch Formosa I can't see yet. Indonesian trade. It's gonna need a war. No, but I can get a claim on band 10, so I'll do that. They've got no allies this guy, so I can probably walk through this place reasonably easy. Just waiting for these rebels to fix their issues on the mainland. Actually, Nice up here, they've got 15,000 troops. I probably could take them with one army, but I'd rather do it properly. I do have good tech advantage as well. These uprisings are going to be 19. Yeah, I'll play it safe. What's even causing it? That's the question. Weapons is caused by separatism mostly. Loons is caused by unlawful territory. Okay. Just need those to pop and get them out of the way. Now I've got a spare colonist once again. Oh, I think Spain's going to beat me to this one. We've already got their army there. A new settlement. Our efforts to develop Bengkulu go on, but some of the settlers have rejected our capital city and begun establishing a new settlement quite far from the original one. Now people flock to that second settlement. We are left to split our efforts. Don't need prestige, so more people mean more taxes. Gain a base tax in Bengkulu. Yes, I can't see myself beating Spain to this one, but you never know. You can only try. Otherwise, I'll start trying to colonize these places. The Vijayanagara have ended their eternal conflict. Good for them. Can't believe France is doing so well. Oh, it's France and Spain. Okay, that explains it. So it seems like England got a little bit carried away. So Britain won't help Savoy. These three still will. And Austria's pretty big. Venice, they still go with their war, but they're almost done. Ottomans are preparing to attack the Mamluks. Oh yeah, that'd be a good little war. Mongolia has been formed. It looked quite big. Tibet as well. Malacca and Brunei, their alliance is annoying. It's quite restrictive. Let's grab another national ID since I'm so far ahead of tech. Let's go for factories. Factories are mostly fortified trading posts settled in offshore and coastal areas. These provided safety for both the merchants and the local populace from hostile forces that would disturb our trade. So it gives me trade power abroad, and fort maintenance on border with a rival is lowered by half. That's interesting. Very interesting, actually. Not that I'm really rivaling my enemies as far as I know. I need to catch out Malacca. Oh, what? Malacca's allied with Ming. Really? Really? Court painter available. Lately we've been looking for painters or artists to try to adequately capture the glory of our stadtholder. As it happens, a painter offered his services to join us just this morning. I don't really need the prestige, but I'll take the admin power. Let's hire him. 50 admin points. Savoy's thinking of attacking France. That might trigger up a bit of an issue with them, maybe. I thought there was already a coalition against Savoy. Wow. De Witt. Jan de Witt has been Rad Pensionarius, the Great Pensioner, in 1653. Holland enjoyed under his guidance some of its most brilliant years. He also spent his life fighting the influence of the House of Orange, the traditional stadtholder, military affairs, and managed to have an Act of Exclusion voted against them in 1667. However, the defeats in 1672 against France and England made the Orange Party come back and have him imprisoned. On the 20th of August 1672, he and his brother Cornelis were slaughtered by a mob incited by his political opponents. Okay. Gives me Diplo Rep and Diplo Relations until my leader dies. So I guess he's moved on. I'm going to pause it there because I think that might do for this episode. So, France maybe be making a comeback. We shall see. In the meantime, I'm just waiting for this issue in... Weapons almost sorted itself out. Waiting for these Barbatian rebels to uprise, and then I'll focus on some war in Southeast Asia. Until then though, thanks for watching guys, appreciate your support, and I hope to see you next time.